this brings me to the subject matter of placement of Venus being at its worst place, detriment. And I happen to think that because we live in a reversed universe where love isn't on top, it's on the bottom. Even though that's your leader, you're going to kill it. Why? Oh, because you have to remind the population, you have to give them a conscience. You have to make them think, oh my God, was it me that poured the asphalt and cut the blossoms off the trees that makes these people want to jump off a cliff and discuss that maybe there's a different way to live? Well, I guess I'll contribute to that a little bit. Anyway, and it never goes anywhere with them. But they are looking great as narcissists, aren't they? Yay! Open up a church! Sorry. Babes with fucking Mars. Where is it right now? I made a video yesterday, but I put it on the 23rd when Mars actually squares my Saturn. And I'm Mars ruled. And it's Mars out there. It's this thing that comes at me. And my Saturn already kind of mildly squares my Mars. And people with Mars Saturn aspects, they're not messing around with their physicality, the lessons there. It's kind of cut and dried. Here we are. What are you going to do? It's very general, like generals of high rank in military have a Mars Saturn aspect, particularly the conjunction. They are renowned and well known for their ability to just stay focused on tactics to negotiate. And really, the best are cloaked. They are not warlords like you think. They're not soldiers. They are warriors, and they know the art of battle that eventually can bring us all together. Now we point at Aries, and also Libra are very good at that. Libras are special. They say that it has an edge on Aries because they're tactful, and they might be just like what I had described. Love would be that way. See, that's what Libra says, is I love. And you do not battle love. Love is here to destroy the world. Hey, you love Jesus? Well, this is what will happen when the fucking thing comes down to earth. First of all, it's fed up. It's not liking. The last message that she said was, oh my God, please protect them. I'm trying to protect you from the wrath of God. Please, God, forgive these people. They don't know what they're doing. This person is saying, man, you better hope that God forgives you. Yeah. And your new book, it's still a blank. You haven't even gone in and claimed your own sovereignty and figured out that, yeah, you have dominion here over the planet. Didn't just say that you are responsible for flattening down every bit of intelligence that rises up and peaks to the little imp of delicacy and degree. Just take it, hijack it, and make an industry out of making everybody sick over it. Look, it's not men and women doing this. They're being hijacked by something. It's kind of just the way it is here. The human being is one who knows that they're using bodies and then they're shedding bodies. Bodies come through them, and then bodies go into heaven. It's a chance to become human here on the planet, and very rarely. And when it happens, though, see, this is what happens. It's the end. It's done. See, where I'm at with it right now, it's like, okay, this is so stupid. It's the world condensed. So in my area, I call it the world condensed. It is. I know what I'm talking about. That I don't want to get into it in detail to explain to you why Idlewild is the world condensed. But now it's the frequency coming through people. Yeah, that when what they're radiating, and unfortunately, you got flag wavers up here. I feel sorry for the people that love the wilderness and know that no, we're aiming for sovereignty, and that's if you want to be a flag waver, it's kind of why that you would fantasize about your constitution and you don't even know what a constitution the word means. There's constituents. Who are your constituents? That's what the word constitution comes from constituents. Who is your association that creates like a network you're holding on and saying, see, and now you want to talk about the web? Well, there is an established constitution, but that's not yours. The non-human control team over there that's being used like up the anus, like puppets. It doesn't even exist anymore, babes. That something has left the earth and something is on fucking automatic now, and you got to figure it out. Who's your constituents? Do you have any associations at all? Narcissists don't really have real associations. They live in a hive situation where energy has accumulated just a little bit of what? A total fucking lie. And that's their strength. That's what's going on now. I wanted to talk about what true love really is. It's not an emotion between people and they get all wrapped up, although when you achieve love embodied, you're bound to strike some emotions in people, and it's going to be one of the biggest misunderstandings that you'll have prolonged probably for the rest of your life, maybe, unless you really know how to take it to the highest octave. This says, love isn't anybody here but the truth. And also, yes, love isn't a who, it's a how. How do we be here? Oh, it's looking like people are shoving themselves up other people's asses and calling it love. They are hiding inside of each other, especially marriages. Something the church made up. Now, what we're going to get with this little warm-up with Venus, see, Libra is in the background with a lot of things. Libra is going to start waking up. My generation, we do things cyclically and on a generational kick where it's cosmic. We're coming awake and we do not get hung up on tradition that really is designed. It's a design just if you can participate in social distancing and keeping everybody separated with the illusion of that and misery too, that one person takes care of 5 people and just, who is it? Adolf Hitler, most likely a man, goes and breadwins. Not against people being in their position of strength. See, now I'll say it again. Money is what happens to a people or a civilization when they have been strip-mined of their creative lives. They don't have their intellectual belongings in alignment to their responsibility and or freedoms. That alignment, those things, sourcing, coming to you and being creative and maintaining yourselves is your rights and or needs. Now, who are your constituents? Do you guys talk about what it is that you live on here? Or is it just pure ego? Pure fucking ego ideals. And just fucking a fucking hive group masturbation about what? An imagined life that's not real. But whoever graduates and is like this, yeah, it's just like, okay, so no, you understand. I don't have any friends. Jesus didn't either. Didn't like money. Always talked about money that way. Nah, that's, what are you guys doing there? Duh. It's a fucking mental institution they put together with that, in case that you don't know how to live and have a decent association. In case you don't think a decent association with each other is important, you can use money to exchange and actually suck one side of the organism dry, who is the organic team, who says, wait a minute, we do things through creativity with our hands in microclimatic situations where now that we're going to get tribal, aren't we? No, we're going to be one. We're going to be a situation on Earth with each other instead of, what the fuck is going on here? I'm telling you, babes, I don't care about what you think about what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying and I know how I feel and how it's just a prayer that says, no, take me there. Take me there, please. I don't need to live in this mix-up created by the monetary system. I probably have a little fallback where I have a little money to, once it becomes clear, I think it became clear a long time ago what I need to do, and the real thing is to uproot everything. I have to get rid of everything. You do too. You do too. the family memorabilia. Because look, when you shed your body, when you leave Earth, you can't take any of that with you, and that's not even your real memory. Nothing can you hold on to of this life, not even and it's not yours, not even your body. Of course not. It's all turning into ashes. So what goes with you is truly is what you loved, genuinely how you loved, and what. Yeah, because it all comes back to you as light. You're going to find yourself in the darkness, and you're going to be, it's the same as just, have you been through it in this lifetime? If you're lucky, you went through it in this lifetime. Basically, a narcissist is running from fucking every heartbeat of the day. It's your death that you're afraid of, that this moment now is all there really is. There isn't a memory, no tomorrow, no past hanging around your neck like a rock. And there isn't ever a future hunger. There's always this future, right? Your imagined future hungering you away from this moment now. Believe you me and the kids. If when this moment now becomes all that you can ever become gratitude over as a state of prayer and saying, wow, arrival, I've made it. Whatever it is, and then you've found something worthy of your attention, because why? It sustains your joy. That's true prayer. And if people in church were really praying, knowing where their real lives were, which is never not going to be now, we would be in heaven on earth. Because now is heaven. You come to a point, you're like, what am I going to do? And it's dark. You're going through the dark night of the soul. You're not your past. You're not even any of these people. You are not the person that you take a picture of when you do a selfie and then you look at it 2 seconds later. Come on. Even a kid knows that. No, that's a picture. This is you. Welcome to being reborn. Can you handle it? The mind can't. It has to just go away and get into looking. Looking. Don't be Luke. The mind will make you Luke on the scene. You're like, oh, well, I thought this, and well, I thought that. Would you quit thinking? We're trying to build something here. Is there a community coming together over what? Huh? Money? Oh, God. In God we trust. Fucking people don't even know what the word God means. And now let's talk about love again. You know what love is? Believe it or not, this is love right here. I claim to be love embodied, achieved. Why? How? Call it luck. I stood away from the world. I stood up against the world. I said, fuck the world. I went to the wilderness and I sat for a long time and I contemplated. Like love does. It looks into everything. It can see everything. Love is dangerous. As soon as you acquire it, you're out of here. The world is gone. Fuck this place. I'm serious. That's the school you're in. And you can take pride in being the one who holds and tries to hold love down and says, yeah, well, at least we understand why that person sacrificed themselves over there. Yeah, it's so that bullshit may go on. I doubt it. Not really. It's a reversed universe here. And getting back to Venus being called detriment and at fall in any place, in the one place, now because it's a reversed universe out of all the planets, babes, it's the strongest in what they say it's where it's detriment, which is the house of service, Virgo, the Virgin. They say it's detriment there, and I say that it's most powerful there. It's struggling with all of the sense of ego that all the rest of the placements would be. Venus in the house of Virgo, it points at, okay, it points like this at the Virgin, more like the whore. but really it's this woman who serves, but really, back off. It's the nurse. It's the ones who really know how to roll up their sleeve, and they get joy in washing somebody who can't wash themselves, a paraplegic. These people find they get gratitude in helping, taking care of things like the service people, the service worker, the ones that empty out the trash, the ones that sweep the floors, the one that adjusts the chairs, the ones that clean the windows in the places where the fucking pigs go and sit and throw around your trash and go and use a toilet and shit on it. And they are the ones cleaning up the toilets and keeping it all pristine and clean and nice. Work is being done that nobody ever wants to do, not even at their fucking own house, right? It's known for us service workers to, like, we can spend a day washing 62 toilets. The thing is when you have love, when you have Venus there, it's done like this. Hi, glad to be of service. Holding a toilet brush. But basically, babes, serving food. Service. Being of service. See, I'm serious about this because there isn't a bad place for Venus there. No, that's where Venus belongs. Venus is the ultimate service worker and or master. The master becomes the servant because what are you serving up anyway? But it's useless unless it's done with love, through love, by love. Now let's get back to love. What is it? It's a little extra bubbles, a little bit extra bubbles, a little bit extra awareness in what is needed there. And little extra bubbles in the pumpkin pie, that's how do you, Shauna, how do you do it? It's in the bubbles, I say. I didn't just say I like to put snot bubbles in there when nobody's looking. Boy, oh boy, people, watch out for that fast food out there. Smell it. If you're an ultra sensitive and you don't eat fast food all the time and you go back and smell some of the foods that you're trying to eat from the places where people are doing services for you, not like this. Glad to be of service. They're not, babes. You're honoring the truth. You're making the best baked beans ever. And you're not peeing in it. And you're not pouring your fucking semen in it. Okay? That's all I have to say. You didn't shit in it or anything like that. See, you didn't do any of that.